You're probably interested in the attendance for your venue per days. If you're operating a multi-day event or a semi-permanent venue, you would have visitors across multiple days. And to prepare for those attendance, you will need to understand what's the spread across multiple days. So in our case, I've actually set up a venue called Venue Attendance by Days, where we've set up two separate types of attendance options. One of them is an artwork installation in November, and another one is Taco Santa in December. So if I purchase these two options, one being in November and one being in December, at the end of the day, I will have two options, two tickets in my account. One of them is in November and one of them is in December. The Taco Santa is something that we're going to see in December. And now we basically have a visitor that will visit our venue once in November and once in December. And to prepare for that visit, we will need, from an operation point of view, to understand which are the dates where we have this visits operational. So now we have a visitor that will visit our venue once in November and once in December. And if we go to our attendance report section, we will have two sections that are relevant for us. One of them is the visitor flow by date, so we can understand exactly how many visitors are going to visit our venue each day, right? So we're going to see that we have one attendee on the first ticket because it's valid in November, right? And we have one in December. So this means that we can estimate the load of our venue based on the sales and the venue attendance by days. If we want to refine this even further, we have the options to select the venues and events here in this section. And we can even select buy tickets if we want to see how many attendees are going to attend our venue on any given type of ticket. If we want to narrow the section in terms of timeline, we're going to see we have this section right here where you can select the start and end date. Obviously, I'm interested in what's happening in November and December because that's where our events are going to happen. And if I'm one of the visitors or one of the users that has access to financial reporting, I also have access to revenue trends by date. So selecting the venue attendance per day and selecting the months of November and December and pressing apply, I can actually see how much I've sold within those days. If I don't have access to the financials, I'm not going to see this data. So we can use this both as an overview of attendance, and this can be very useful for staff members preparing for the visits, but it can also be very relevant for our financial management staff.